Hello friends, welcome back. Today in this video for the subject Basic Thermodynamics, SY BTech Mechanical, Unit 1, we are going to discuss the following contents. So, in today's video, we will discuss a cycle, point function, path function, temperature and heat. So, these are the basic concepts of thermodynamics which you will come across when you solve the various cycles or when you define the various cycles, thermodynamic cycles and properties. So, let us discuss one by one. So, the first topic we will discuss in this video is the cycle. Now, what is a cycle? So, in the previous video, if you can recall, we have studied what is a state, what is the path function and what is a process. So, a combination of all these things. So, if you see in this diagram, okay. So, this is the state, point 1 is state 1 and point 2 is state 2. 1 to 2, this is the path and 1 to 2 is the process 1 to 2. But now, when this process 1 to 2 again it travels from 2 to 3 and again from 3 to 1 and again returns to its final or initial condition, that is 1, that complete cycle is called as a thermodynamic cycle, which we call it as a simply a cycle. So, what is any process or series of processes whose end states are identical is termed as cycle. Okay. So, the process through which the system has passed can be shown in the state diagram, but a complete section of path requires in addition a statement of heat and work crossing the boundaries of the system. Now, see, in this case, in a cycle, either work will be produced or heat can be shared from the system or to the system, vice versa. So, this will definitely happen. So, figure shows a cycle whose initial state is 1, okay, and final state is also 1, but it passes through 2, 2 to 3 and 3 to 1. So, these 3 paths what we can say. Now, point function. Let us discuss what is a point function. When two properties locate a point on the graph, that is the coordinate axis, then those properties are called as the point function. So, what are point functions? Point functions are two properties that can be located on a coordinate axis. So, we will come across it. So, examples is what? Pressure, temperature and volume. Just now I told you at state 1, if you have P1, V1, T1 and final at the end of process 1-2, you have the final state as 2, you have P2, V2 and T2. P2 means pressure at point 2, V2 is volume at point 2 and T2 is the temperature at point 2. So, that can be given as a exact differential. So, this is the change in volume, integral 1 to 2 dV is equal to V2 minus V1. So, meaning is what? The change in volume, which is an exact differential. So, what is a path function? There are certain quantities which cannot be located on the graph, but are given by the area on that graph. So, graphical representation, point cannot be given, but a area on the graph can be located. So, such quantities are the the path function. In that case, the area of the on the graph pertaining to a particular process is the function of the path of that process, and such quantities are called as the path functions. So, please remember that in a particular area, if you want in a graph you want to show an area, so that area on the graph pertaining the process will give you the function, and that is called as the path function. So, for example, what you have, heat and work. Now, let us discuss heat, temperature and heat. So, as we have discussed in the very first video, thermodynamics is a heat work interaction between the system and surroundings, or two different systems. So, let us discuss temperature. The temperature is a thermal state of the body which distinguishes the hotness or the coldness of the body. So, temperature is what? It is a thermal state of a body which distinguishes it whether it is a cold body or it is a hot body. Temperature of the body is proportional to the stored molecular energy, either the average molecular kinetic energy of that system. So, if the body is hot, the kinetic energy of the molecules is very high. Instruments for measuring ordinary temperatures are thermometers. It has been found that gases will not occupy any volume at certain temperature. This temperature is known as the absolute zero temperature. So, please remember that gases will not occupy any of the volume at a certain temperature, and that particular temperature is called as a absolute zero temperature. The point of absolute zero temperature is 273.15 degrees Celsius below the freezing point of water, and that is the reason why absolute temperature is equal to the thermometer reading plus 273.15. Now, let us discuss heat. Heat is defined as a form of energy that is transferred across the boundaries by virtue of temperature difference. So, see, heat is nothing but a form of energy which is transferred from the system to the surrounding or from the surrounding to the system, but there is a condition. What is that condition? Temperature difference. So, if you keep a hot cup of tea which is 70 degrees Celsius in the room temperature is 25. So, this delta T difference 75 minus 25 is the delta T which will cause the heat present in the tea to get transferred or it will get transmitted to the surrounding, and that this will happen because of what? The thermal barrier, the thermal difference, what we can say. Heat is an interaction which may occur between the two systems or brought into communication. Just we have discussed this point. Heat is not stored in the system. Please remember this thing. Heat is not stored in the system. It is the energy in transit. Many students may get confused in this. Heat is not stored in the system, but it is the energy of transit. It is not a property of the system, and it is a path function. See, please remember, it is not the property of the system, but is the path function of the system. Just now we have studied what is the path function, and here in this diagram, this equation, you can see that delta Q is equal to Q1 dash 2, means the heat in process 1 to 2, either it can be added or it can be subtracted. So, according to Rutherford, heat is not conserved fluid which can be transferred from one body to another. Heat exists in transition phase only. So, heat only exists in the transition phase. Heat should not be confused with temperature. Okay, please students remember, heat should not be confused with temperature. So, what is the sign convention? Heat supplied into the system is considered as positive, while the heat rejected by the system is considered as negative. Thank you friends. Thank you very much.